Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers video review, and as you can see, we have before us Studio Series 86, number 6, Grimlock, with Autobot Wheelie, who's a non-transforming, smaller-than-Legend-size figure. I'm thinking about getting the upgrade set for this, but it comes with a whole new wheelie that transforms, but is the same size, which is really cool. But we're going to be getting a core class wheelie coming soon, from what I've heard. Now, this guy is not sealed. I got him used, but I was told from my buddy who I bought it from that it's in good condition. It's still got all of its accessories. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a review on it. Let's, since he's already unsealed, let's slide him out. Let's see what his backdrop looks like. I've got the instructions in here to transform him, fortunately, which is really good. And let's just put that box down there. Let's get him out of here. Let's see what his backdrop looks like. Okay, it's very generic, just metal. I do kind of like it, just because it is generic, and it's not too scene specific. So if all the Dinobots come with that, you could line these up and have a really good large backdrop. Because as far as I know, they're doing leader class Dinobots for all the Transformers, all of the Dinobots, which is really cool. So anyway, let's just pull them out while we got them right here and see what we got. Boom. Are you gonna stand on your own right now? Okay. And we also have Grimlock's big old blaster right here. And, wheelie. Oh, wow, okay. And a little wheelie, who's in a sitting position. I don't even think his legs will go straight. So I don't think he can stand on his own, which really sucks. So he can stand on his own if play with him. Anyway, let's throw that back in there, and let's zoom in here. He's a full leader size figure, so gonna move that back a little and see if we can't get him in here all the way. Okay, so I noticed one thing when I took him out of his box, that this is pretty loose. But it does peg in nicely and fits well. Put the wings back there, or you can have them out to the side as wings. His head does go all the way around. He's got this much arms. His shoulders are on ratchets, which is really cool, instead of ball joints. He's got that much shoulder flex. His claws only go back that far for his hands to come out, unfortunately. Instead of folding all the way back to be flush against his hand. That's a little disappointing, but whatever. As long as he can hold his gun. And he's got extra points for all the other weapon stuff for the siege line on the sides of his legs and on the bottoms. He has waist swivel all the way around. Yay. He can do the splits completely. He can kick this far forward and this far backwards, quite a ways. He can bend his knees that far, which isn't that bad. And he's got good motion. He also has ankle tilt. Yay! Decent ankle tilt, too. You can actually see an ankle mechanism in there, which is really cool, so it doesn't just look like it's on a hinge right here. So that's cool as well. And then you've got the little wheelie minifigure who's just got 4 ball-jointed limbs. He can also swivel his waist. But he's basically designed, he's got a peg right here that goes into Grimlock and Beast mode. I'm not sure about robot mode here, but And then here's his little Energon slingshot. Oh, his head moves too. It's also on a ball joint. So have him pulling his slingshot back with his fingers and launching some Energon. If anything, I'd just like some gap fillers for this little guy. It's pretty bad. I'm so disappointed he can't transform. He's almost a headmaster, though. I am Wheelie Miss Prime. Anyway. Robot mode is beautiful. It's perfect. I love it. It's great. Probably one of my biggest figures of the line. I don't think I have a full-sized leader class figure yet for the War for Cybertron line. I'm trying to think. No, I have one from Titan's Return, but I don't think I have one for War for Cybertron. So, yay, we got this guy here now. Because the Megatron's only a Voyager class, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's go ahead and get this out of the way and compare him to a few other figures. Starting out with Blaster right here, who I just knocked over. Let's put Wheelie, I guess, up here where he belongs. I don't know where Wheelie's supposed to go here. On his shoulder, maybe? He doesn't go up there. Anyway, Blaster. There he is with Blaster. Tall boy. Got him next to Cyclonus. Cyclonus is almost as tall as him, but you can tell that Grimlock is considerably beefier, which is really cool. And then our largest Voyager class, let's put him next to Ectotron, who I'm still impressed by how big Ectotron is for a Voyager. So much bigger than Optimus Prime, and he's just an old caddy. Let's give him a couple of deluxe figures, too. We got Gigawatt and a couple of his fellow Autobots. We got Wheeljack, or Jazz, and Smokescreen here. So, yay. That's going to look so cool with all 5 Dinobots on my Autobot team. Oh, I can't wait to get the others. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut and transform this bad boy into his dinosaur mode, and we'll be right back. So, yeah, stay tuned. Okay, before I transform him, I do want to point out I noticed, and then I checked the instructions and found out that's what's the case. Wheelie has this little button right here that goes into either of these little shoulder holes right here for Wheelie to sit on Grimlock's shoulder in, you know, this mode. Wheelie doesn't really want to sit in there too easily, though, so I'm not going to bother with it right now. We also have gun storage for Grimlock. It's supposed to be... He's got clips... where are the clips? Right here on the side of his gun. Here and there. And they are supposed to store... Let me look at the picture again, because now I'm not seeing it. They are supposed to store... Any second now. The gun stores... Ah, okay. Gun stores... I'm not sure where the gun is supposed to store. Hold on. Okay, that's not at all what I thought I was looking for. The gun uses this little notch right here to just store clipped on the dinosaur arm in this mode. So, yeah, there you go. He does have a port right here that I didn't point out earlier. Can the gun store there safely? Not really. Okay, so yeah, it's got a clip onto this either arm back here in dinosaur mode is how the gun is stored in robot mode. So, boom. Yeah, there we go. Okay, be right back with robot, or alt mode, dinosaur, T-Rex. Yeah. Alrighty, so here is Grimlock in beast mode, and to be honest, he's not much shorter in beast mode than he is in robot mode. Well, no, he is a bunch shorter in beast mode. but he still takes up my whole screen without having to pull my tripod back. So there you go there. And yeah, so here I got Wheelie perched on top of his neck here. He's got a couple little pegs here that kind of fit these pegs on the side of his legs. But really they just kind of hook. They don't really peg. And that way Wheelie can sit up on top of Grimlock's shoulders there. Grimlock's mouth opens and closes. Boom. Head goes up and down. He's got arms. The shoulders are on ball joints. And then he's got hinges here. Now I know the upgrade kit for him gives him better arms with hands that have posability to and a clear neck. What I am a little disappointed in is that they removed the little cockpit that was so, infamous with children of the 80s not knowing why there was a little cockpit there. I always thought it was for weapon storage, because I did have one of the Dinobots, not Grimlock, when I was a kid. And I always wondered what that little cockpit was for. I also had an Insecticon. I always wondered what those little cockpits were for. But obviously we all know that now. Anyway. Yeah, here's Grimlock. He can still walk around in dinosaur mode somewhat. Not really well, but he's really meant to look awesome and intimidating. He can raw. I'm a little disappointed. His tail feels short to me. I feel like he should have a longer tail, but that probably would have changed his dimensions in robot mode, because his tail does unfold to become his feet. But anyway, yep, he got his gun clipped on right here. Those two little pegs on the side of the gun clip into the bottom of what used to be his feet, folded up. And like I said, here's Wheelie up here just throwing energon slingshots. And this little slingshot does come out of his hand. It is a separate little thing, but I'm going to keep it there because I don't want to lose it. I've heard people lost that a lot, and it's quite a bummer. So yeah, that's Grimlock, and I love this thing. He's going to look great in, oh geez, he's going to look great in either beast or robot mode on my shelf with my other Autobots. So I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of the Dinobots. Anyway, that's been my video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please leave a comment down below. Feel free to thumbs up. If you really like my video and you're not already, please subscribe. It's completely free for you to do, and it'll help me grow my channel a lot. I am approaching 1K subscribers, so I'm really excited about that. And anyway, that having been said, until next time, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your mouth. Don't forget to wash your hands. And if you go out, please be safe. Bye, everybody.